A blow on the horn. It doesn't start, though, in deadly danger. As it all starts, I am at home. Mrs. Welkin is round, but she's outside in the garden with her dog, Wilkins. I am alone. I have just allowed myself the luxury of a fart. And it's a good one. It has a warm, eggy smell. It's as loud as one from Wilkins, and that's saying something. When that dog lets rip, they hear it in France. In olden times, a king would blow his horn to make his knights come to him. And it's like that now. I've blown my horn. And Kat appears at my front door. I heard that, she says. Which room were you in? I say, kitchen. Take me to your lounge, she says. I am ready to show you I am a better detective. And she is so cat-like. She comes into my lounge. She blinks her big green eyes once. Then, 2 seconds later, there's a noise at the front door. That's your brother, she whispers. He's brought home a girl. I am thinking it is very, very unlikely my stinky brother has brought home a girl. He's more likely to have brought home a goblin. She is tall and thin, says Kat, and wearing Doc Marten boots with a hole in one sole. How do you even know that? I snarl. She has a long, light stride, says Kat, and if you listen carefully, you'll hear the boots squeaking. I sneak to the kitchen, hoping to prove Kat wrong. I see my brother standing in the kitchen with a weird look smeared over his big head. He's looking pleased but embarrassed. Peeking through the crack by the hinge of the door, we see the girl. She is tall, thin, and wearing Doc Marten boots. Hello, she says. We go in. I'm Julia, she says. What made the hole in your boot? asks Kat. I trod in a pin, she answers, looking surprised. Turning, Kat mouths, I am a better detective than you, and she wriggles her bum like a cat wriggling its tail. I now look at Julia carefully, and with my highly trained detective vision, I notice a leaflet in Julia's bag. I catch sight of 2 very interesting words. Michael Mulligan. Michael Mulligan is a famous, dangerous crime lord. I came up against him when I was solving the big cash robbery. Can I look at that? I asked Julia. She says, sure. She takes out the leaflet, and I cannot believe it, because it says, Michael Mulligan's Car Bonanza. Come to Ballakilty on 1st of November for the Festival of Cars, car stunts and plane stunts. Branagan stunts bring you the Ball of Death. Crackman brings you the Leap of Death. Devil Woman and Graham the Wolfman Taylor. The world's highest ever jump done without a parachute. The words Branagan stunts leap out at me. I'm thinking, that could actually be Dad. I lift the leaflet up to Kat's face. That is happening today, she says. Yes, and my dad could be there. We should go, she says. We definitely should, I agree. But my brother never wants to go anywhere. He just wants to stay all day lurking in the dark, being evil like a big fat slug. There are loads of Branagans, he says. And Ballakilty is 10 miles away. If you tell Mum you've gone 10 miles to go detectiving, she will throw you 10 miles into space. Well, I'd definitely like to go, says Julia. That's why I got the leaflet. And I want to go, says Kat. And I definitely want to go, I say. How are we all supposed to get to Car Bonanza? Shouts my brother, now losing it. Suddenly, Mrs. Welkin appears from the toilet. We could take the camper van, she says. I didn't even know Mrs. Welkin was listening. It turns out she was. And she has a camper van. We write a note for Mum and head out to see it. Chapter 2. Camper Van. It is a huge thing that has chairs and beds and even a kitchen. It is brilliant, but it sure is slow. As we set off towards Ballakilty, we get a queue of cars behind us. Mrs. Welkin, I say, I think we're making a traffic jam.